This is where we spill the tea. I mean, we're here.
We're on the Jones Beach Boardwalk.
Oh
Dee
my
Snyder's
God.
calling it.
Wrap it up. We've been hanging out with the HotTeas.
The HotTeas, by the way, armies. Hashtag Long Island Life. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome back to a very special and jam-packed episode
Oh my gosh.
of Long Island Tea.
I'm Sharon.
I'm Kristen, and we are, as you, if you're watching, can see, on location at the impeccable Garden City Hotel in Garden City. This is one of my favorite properties,
Absolutely.
not just on Long Island, but like anywhere.
In life. Yeah,
In life.
it's beautiful.
Literally in life.
It is absolutely beautiful.
I love it. It's so bougie, and we're going to talk all about it and the Belmont Stakes later on in the show. And we also have just an iconic celebrity segment.
Yes.
Our whole celebrity is dedicated to our exclusive interview with Sonja Morgan.
Real Housewife of New York.
By the way, also my new best friend.
Yeah, we love her. She's adorable.
I mean, she was amazing, and I cannot wait for you to hear everything that she had to say, because she was just like literally adorable. And she's coming to Long Island.
Yeah.
So and our team's going VIP, as Anna Delvey would say, VIP.
VIP is better.
As better. So, but first, before we get to all of that amazing content, I got to start the show with saying, how you doing?
How you doing?
Man, look at us.
It's Who are
Belmont
we?
Stakes.
My gosh.
It's Belmont Stakes weekend, so we're going to post this early if you're listening. It's Belmont Stakes Day, and it's such an iconic day, and it's like a top 10 weather day on Long Island.
We lucked out completely today.
And I am wearing one of the famous cam hats from our good, beautiful friend Christine. And
I know.
so I couldn't be better.
I'm like, we love our hats. I'm like, can I keep this?
No.
She's
the
like,
answer is no.
No.
They're very expensive.
VIP is better.
VIP. Listen, you have to be a VIP to wear these hats. And we're going to have Christine come talk to you later about her hats, too, because they are very famous, and she picked these personally for us.
For us. She wanted us to match.
Yeah.
So cute.
I love her. So, but, we are doing crazy amounts of stuff. I just got back from International Powwow, which is the week-long trade show where we're welcoming like international visitors and tour operators and travel agents from around the world.
It's an incredible show.
All of U.S. destinations are there. It's hosted by U.S. Travel. And it's crazy. It's nonstop.
Yeah, we were so busy all week. I mean, half of our staff was there. I mean, we had a triple booth.
And it's so funny because I told Michael we're going to do a TikTok, so you got to follow our TikToks, because people always say, like, what would you do if you had more money? And I'm like, you should see what these destinations do for activations and rolling out in order to lure this incredible, lucrative business to your destination. It's and I loved our staff was there. Bree won the Emerging Tourism Star Award from eTourism.
Yeah, and we won
an award. Yes, this podcast, Long Island Tea, won the award for innovation in podcasting.
I was so sad that I wasn't there with you to get it, but I'm so glad you were there to accept it, because what an incredible honor.
It was, and I'm so sorry you weren't there, but let me tell you, everybody at IPW feels like they know you.
Oh, so cute.
Everyone's like, oh my gosh, Sharon, is she here with you?
I
was like,
so cute.
It's amazing how many hot teas we have across the country.
I know, I love it. I think it's so incredible. It's like mind-blowing every time I hear we have more listeners, so welcome new hot teas again.
Yes.
But
and everybody was blown away by it. The show was in Orlando, and so it's amazing. I mean, Sharon, they shut down Epcot Center.
Oh my gosh.
Just for our group.
Incredible.
Like Third Eye Blind played at lunch.
What?
Like average day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then Broadway, New York City and Broadway host one of the lunches because, again, they have money.
Right.
And so there was like a full Broadway performance of Aladdin.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
and
that's
like
awesome. The Genie
Phantom of
was
the Opera.
there.
The Genie was there.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
It's incredible. There was like 5,000 people at this conference to do business, and our team was blown away by it. They were like, it hasn't been going on for a couple of years.
Right.
And in fact, they just announced today that there's no more re-entry testing for international markets.
Wow.
So, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So we are getting an influx of our international visitors back, and we know the international visitors love Long Island.
They love
and
it
all we have
because
to offer.
They stay longer.
Yes.
And,
oh my God. They spend a ton of money.
Yeah.
And
they shop. They go to the restaurants.
Because the average international itinerary is 14 days. You think about it.
Right.
First of all, they have way more vacation than we do in Europe. Like everybody has 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So they're coming here. But it was, the first time in a couple years, I saw so many good friends. I had dinner with my really good friend Kate, who works for the shopping center Macerich, and she listens to us. She's like, I'm HotTeas.
I love it.
She was like, I know Sharon.
Hey, Kate.
So Kate told me a little tidbit of information that I thought was amazing because we were talking about Stranger Things on our podcast. She's like, I just loved Stranger Things. She's like, and I thought it was so cool how they brought in all the 80s horror people like Freddy Krueger.
What?
Did you know Freddy Krueger is the scary guy in the prison?
No.
That's Freddy Krueger.
Oh
like
my
from
God.
the Freddy Krueger movies. I'm like, what? She told me about
That's
it.
That's like a good tidbit. That's crazy.
She's like told me his name and everything. She's like,
Wow. Freddy Krueger is like my
scary like scared nightmare. To go to sleep.
Yeah.
I know. For those of you, don't watch it if you haven't seen Freddy Krueger. Like total nightmares. But she was so cute. And you know what, Kate, if you're listening, I was thinking about you over the weekend. She is very fashion because she works for the shopping centers and has for over 20 years.
Right.
And I was like, she needs a podcast. And she always does what she calls Kate's Takes after the Oscars. And she does it on social. Honey, call us. We'll tell you how to do this. You need to have your own podcast, and I'll be your fan. But she was great, and then I got to hang out with our new ad agency of record that we chose called Paradise.
Nicole, that's awesome.
So we did choose our agency. They're called Paradise, and they're so amazing. Nicole and Rudy, they were like, they're our new besties.
Yeah, I love them already. I mean, I loved them during the presentation. I felt like we could hang out all day.
She's so amazing. She's so amazing. It's funny because she's from Manhattan,
right?
And lived in the Adirondacks. She owned a hotel in the Adirondacks.
Upstate, yeah,
exactly. And so she totally gets New York.
Yeah,
but she also she's one of us. She's a total hot tea.
She knows,
and I loved her. And I hooked up with her after dinner with Kate, and she'd been at like some of her clients' dinner.
Yeah,
and it was so funny. They had some wine. And no judgment. Listen, look at us today.
Look at this display.
And it was so funny. So one of her clients was I got to talk to him because he was like, I listen to you all the time. This is what everyone's like. Are you going to tell this story in your podcast? Are you going to talk about this in your podcast?
I love it. Yes.
Can you say my name on your podcast?
Aww. So shout out.
So shout out to Timothy Bush, who is the chief marketing officer at Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Wow.
I come up to you, he's like, oh my God, I've been dying to meet you. We're doing everything you're doing.
Yeah. They actually contacted us for like a job description for Chris. Yeah.
Chris's job. He's like, we just hired him.
Oh, that's
He's like,
awesome.
You guys shared the job description with us, which of course we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. We help.
Do it. We want everyone to be successful, and they're literally doing what we're doing.
Good.
But then he goes, and we're doing a podcast, and he's like, I'm so excited. We just built a podcast studio in our office.
Oh my God.
What would we do if we had more money?
Chris.
I was like, they decided to launch it. They're building like a professiontal podcast. I'm like, listen, we do it at my desk or on site, which is even better.
Exactly.
Like, so
at
anyway.
Garden City Hotel, right?
He was so cute, and they went and got these like super extra milkshakes.
Oh.
They were ridiculous. It was like the Chocolate Emporium, and his milkshake, he was trying to order, it was called the Chocolate X5, and they had all these crazy names. And he's like, I'll have the chocolate. And the guy's like, we don't have chocolate. He's like, this is the chocolate that you see up there. And he's like, oh, you mean the chocolate X5?
Oh my God.
I'm like, really?
Can't you just make it?
Really? And so then I could tell he was struggling, and because he's got like a thick Louisiana accent.
Aww.
So I step in like I'm totally momming / Karening the situation. So I step in and I'm like, I'm sorry, he said the chocolate X5. Like, what does the X5 even mean? Why is it different? And he's like, oh, no, it's just the name. I don't know. There's nothing different. I was like, so there's nothing different.
So
it's just
a chocolate milkshake.
I can't.
Oh, my God.
So then we were already those people at the chocolate milkshake place. And then
hysterical.
It took forever. His chocolate milkshake took forever. And they were like, we're waiting and waiting. And then Nicole was carrying it, the situation. She's yelling at them. She's like, hi, like, why is it taking so long?
I just don't understand.
It's a chocolate shake.
Oh,
and they were like,
God.
we were out of the brownie, whatever. She's like, just give him whatever. He doesn't even know.
Of the X?
Yeah. She's like, he doesn't even know what's in it. Just give him like the Rice Krispie treat that you put. Like, just give it to him. And I was like, and then they're like, I was laughing because I was actually like more coherent than everybody. And then they like, hold on, we'll go back and get that ingredient. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, Timothy, I don't know what they did to your shake in the background, but
good luck.
I was like, but it was so fun hanging out with everyone. My blisters have blisters.
Oh, I know.
Thank you.
Came back. You were like, hold on.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely outdoors, in Garden City, so it's going to happen. We're right across from the Long Island Railroad train stop.
How incredible is that? Like, you can stay in this beautiful bougie hotel, hop on a train to anywhere on the island.
You can see it. It's literally right there. So from the city or anywhere from the island, you just literally get on the Long Island Railroad and you just walk across the street. But you gave me Neosporin, so thank you. I didn't realize. I love
that you were like, what is in that magic serum that you gave me? I'm like, Neosporin.
I'm like, open wound. Come into the office and you're like, why don't you put some Neosporin on that?
It's incredible.
I'm like, oh, well, who knew? But I had to tell you one other story. It's so funny because I was wearing this dress that I'm wearing today when we got our award, and we also had an event at this restaurant called Hampton Social that they were hosting for New York. So I had to look like Hamptonsy. And so I go to get coffee at the show at like the Brand USA coffee station. And the guy there was like, I love your dress. Are you from Florida? I'm like, no. He goes, you look very Florida. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm from New York. He's like, oh, I wouldn't peg that for New York. I said, well, in New York we have the Hamptons. And so do I look Hamptons? And he goes, you do. But, I also really like the Hiltons. And I'm like, no, I didn't mean... Do I look Hampton Inn?
Oh my God!
And also now I'm like, do I look Hampton Inn? No. I mean, no offense, but I was like, I said no, like the Hamptons, like the destination.
Oh my God!
I'm like, do you know? He goes, no, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Where was he from? Dakota,
Florida. I'm like, I tell people all the time,
and the Marriotts.
They were like, are you going to tell that story in your podcast? You gotta tell that story. I'm
like, I should. That's hysterical.
Because people and a lot of international visitors had never heard of the Hamptons, obviously, and therefore that's why we say Long Island, because we're telling them all about it.
Right, and I love when people are like the Hamptons and Cape Cod. Like
literally nobody knows.
No.
And that's why I tell people, that's why we're out there marketing.
Right.
Because they don't know.
If we
don't tell them what we have on Long Island. And everybody's like, everybody knows the Hamptons. They don't.
They don't, clearly.
And even if they do, they don't know that they're on Long Island.
Right,
so that's why we do what we do. But it was...
that's some week for you.
Yeah, got home at midnight. My flight kept getting delayed. I was like, here we go.
Here I am.
And back
Delta
to work.
Lounge.
Woo! Nope.
No, there was no Delta Lounge.
No, I was Southwest out of Long Island MacArthur.
Oh, see? Look at that. Good.
Yeah, so of course. I always prefer to do that when I can because it's like you walk out.
So easy.
You walk to your car.
Yeah.
You're right at home in 20 minutes. I love it.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
So, well, this episode last week that we aired, we have, we always like to fact check ourselves.
Oh, here we
go. Or, some people fact check us for us.
Always second guess us, by the way.
So I had mentioned that there was a casino on Fire Island.
Yeah.
There's not. It's the
I thought
restaurant
that was weird. Okay.
Called the casino, as in like casino clams or whatever it is.
Oh.
So there's
the one that's off of Patchogue that's on my bucket list.
Yeah, there's no gaming on Fire Island.
I thought that was crazy, but you know what? You never know these days.
Thank God for people calling us out.
It is called casino.
The casino. So when people would go and say, like, I'm going to the casino on Fire Island, I'm like, oh my God, I need to go there.
Well, I'm sure you're not the only person that thought that.
Right.
So it's good that we cleared that up.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah. Okay, good. It's still on my list. I did go to Robert Moses. I checked one thing off my bucket list.
Oh,
yay!
That's
Look,
awesome.
Michael's like, oh my gosh, yay!
Did you go to Field 5?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
I was texting you. I was like, what field? Oh my gosh. And I had a frosé. So they now have a 40-foot bar like the one at Jones Beach.
Yep.
And I had the frosé, Alyssa, because it looked so good when she was drinking it. And I get it. Okay, Long Island, I get it. It was awesome because it's not Jones Beach.
Beautiful.
It was way more, it was smaller, and it felt like it was super crowded because it was a gorgeous beach day. But it was just much smaller, and you felt really intimate there. So it's like if you had a private Jones Beach just for your neighborhood.
Yeah. That's what it is. Robert Moses.
I get it. Long Island. Jones Beach is Robert Moses Beach. And I bought a sweatshirt.
You did?
Yeah.
Good. I feel like every time we go, like I need to purchase some sort of merch there every time.
I totally bought my Robert Moses sweatshirt. I was like, oh my God, I made it.
I love it.
So checking things off of our bucket list.
Perfect.
And one of the things that's going to help me, you picked me up today. I had to tell the story to you. You picked me up today at the Toyota dealership because I had to. So it's so funny when I took my car in last time to get it oil changed. They call me and they're like, your brakes, I think
Sound
we
a
need to
squeaky.
you need to get them done. And I'm like, I don't know about that. No, don't call me about my brake. I was like, listen, come in for an oil change. Next thing you know, I was like,
everything.
no, I haven't heard them. And then And then like immediately there was like everywhere I go.
Coming
like,
out of the driveway.
I mean, my brakes are like, it's dangerous.
Well, you literally took Thomas's car to work the other day because you're like, I don't know if they're going to work.
I was like, I got to take them in. So thank you for picking me up. So
funny. I did that too. I had like a inspection. So they do the whole runaround and they're like, before winter, I think I really highly suggest you get new tires and new brakes. I'm like, nah.
Nah, I'm good.
Think about it.
Before winter.
It's
Here
summer.
we are. Yeah.
And then I'm like stopping at the stop sign when I picked you up. I'm like, yeah, here are my brakes. You're like, yeah, that's nothing.
Like, oh, you'll be like stranded on the LIE, no tire. You're like, oh, here we go.
Kristen?
Yeah, I'll be there. Girl, I'm like,
can you come get me?
I'll be your AAA. So we have an awesome show today. I'm so excited. It's been a big day. It's a big weekend with Belmont Stakes. It's graduation. Everyone's excited. It was Kenzie's last day of school.
I cannot believe that. When I picked you up, you said that. You're like, Kenzie looks so beautiful today. I'm like, why are you so dressed up?
I'm delicate.
It's her last day of school. Oh my gosh.
She's so pretty. And Tegan's formal was last night.
Oh, she looks gorgeous.
Let it begin. It's going to be a busy time. Mm-hmm. But here we go. We've got a big show. So we're starting with the wine of the week.
Yes. We are thankfully today drinking the Bedell Rosé. And you know what I love about this one? This is the 2021 Bedell Rosé. This is made with a Cab Franc.
Yeah.
As opposed to the French style.
Yeah, the French. I love it because it's like not as sweet.
It's not. And we love a Cab Franc.
We do.
We love it.
And this is going to air, I think, on Saturday. And it's actually National Rosé Day.
Yes.
Which is perfect, which is why we're drinking it.
Rosé all day.
It's also National Iced Tea Day.
Oh, on Saturday?
Tea Day. Yeah, today.
Wow, that's awesome.
And so Michael put the cutest TikTok up of
cute.
a Long Island iced tea, of course, being made at Prime in Huntington.
I love it.
It's awesome. So you got to follow our TikToks to celebrate Rosé Day and Tea Day.
So cute.
So we need to thank Long Island Wine Country.
Yes.
For sponsoring us, because that honestly,
without them,
yeah, we love you so much.
We really love you.
And I'll be out there soon because my family's coming, and I love going to the vineyards. And oh my gosh, you should have seen like Napa and Sonoma displays and activations taking place at IPW at the trade show. So I have big ideas of how we're going to represent wine country.
It's just going to be amazing.
And people are like, Long Island has wines. What?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You don't even know. You don't even know what you don't know.
LIT podcast and you'll learn all about them.
And we'll be out live at a vineyard soon because we just love them and miss them. So our celebrity segment this episode.
My goodness.
I can't even. Michael, our amazing new social media.
Nailed
Thank
it.
you for finding us, Michael. We love you. And he's like, oh, yeah, Sonja from the Real Housewives of New York. Yeah, she said okay.
Yeah, I got her.
Yeah. So, and she was so delightful. Michael knows all the celebrities, so just get used to having regular celebrities on this episode. And she was delightful, and she had to get approved by Bravo and all of these steps because she's going to be on Long Island, and we want to support all things Sonja, her sangria, her fashion line, and her performances. So let's listen to what Sonja had to say. Sonja, hello. Thanks for joining Long Island Tea.
Hello, ladies. Boy, this has been a long time in the waiting to speak to you girls. And I usually don't do interviews. And even, in between the show, I don't wear makeup. I don't do my hair. And even actually, I really started wearing makeup when I started doing the show because all the girls are so glamorous. And, I feel bare naked next to them without a little something on. And before I was married, even I just a little mascara and lip gloss. So for me to do an interview in a cancel culture, it's a big deal.
Well, we are so
fabulous.
Yeah, you look gorgeous with or without makeup, by the way. And thank you so much. And we are drinking your incredible sangria. It is so amazing. Delicious. Sonja Sangria. We're here for it.
But everyone's stopping for Sonja in your city in Huntington on the way to the Hamptons, or they may have a house in Huntington. So I couldn't be more excited for Sonja in your city on Long Island.
Yeah, we're super excited. So you're going to be at the Paramount Theater. It's June 16th is the show, correct?
That's right. June 16th. Excited. That's a Thursday night?
The Paramount is an awesome theater.
You're going to love it. It's gorgeous.
In the heart of, and there's now a new hotel in Huntington, so people can actually come and stay overnight and like walk to and from the show. You don't have to worry about driving. It's really
cute. What hotel?
It's called, it's actually a Hampton Inn, but they built it in the old town hall. So it's historic. It's so cute. And it's right there. We're going to be at your show. Michael's going to be at your show. We're going to cover it.
And we're also going to be giving away tickets to our Hot Tea fans.
Yes.
So we're
doing a
excited
giveaway.
for that.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I should mention? The Sonja in Your City comedy tour. We I'm with UTA and I'm with Live Nation. So it's quite a thing now. It's quite an operation. And they had asked me, do you want to travel with your hair and makeup and drag queen and stand up? And I had said, no, I'd like to help the local talent, people who haven't been working under the conditions of COVID, because I know how that feels, even though I was filming the whole time. I mean, it was so hard. But back to my artist. So I use local hair and makeup, and we open the show with a stand-up comedian, and we have a drag queen, and I try to include everyone, all walks of life, everywhere I go. And of course, I have my castmates are Doug Whittick and Matt Brooks. And we have like little sing-song skits and my typical cab burlesque moves and a lot of interaction because it's improv. So we count on the audience. Every show is a different show because we bring up interns, we bring up, we do some sex therapy and a little Sonja sangria in the mix. So you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I should also mention the VIP tickets. Those are the meet and greet before. Okay. I cut those off at $99, whether we're having 700 or 1,700 people. I cut it off at $99 and we do them before the show. So if you want to do the meet and greet where I sign your sangria bottle or whatever, you need to get those right away. And then the floor seats go really quickly because the tickets are affordable. Yeah. Because I want everybody.
They need to go VIP. Always like Anna Delvey from Inventing Anna. Always go VIP.
Well, that's the thing. Long Island is full of VIPs, so they go fast.
Yeah. So you better hurry, get the tickets, and we're gonna do a giveaway. Like I said, we're drinking your sangria. We love it so much, and everyone should be following you because you're having a moment right now, Sonja. Okay. And there's tea coming up. We're not going to spill it here, but you're going to spill it. So it's coming up, and there's so much more to come with you.
Yeah, everyone is wondering when I'm going to be back on the TV. And I just might want to mention that, it was very risky filming under COVID. And we lost the backdrop of, we lost our backdrop of Manhattan. Basically, we couldn't film with more than 10 people and the crew had to wear masks. And it was very hard. We were going through an election and my first focus was Black Lives Matters because that had to happen. And so everyone is waiting for me back on TV, and my girls. So hug your TVs and hang in there. We can't be far. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what's in store. And there is an article in Variety magazine if you want to see what Andy was thinking about.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we are going to be following you closely and supporting whatever your next big project is. Fashion line, sangria, TV shows, whatever. And we are your HotTeas, right?
I really appreciate you having me on today. I have to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really don't do a lot of these, and I really appreciate getting the word out about the Sonja in Your City comedy because people are upset when they miss it, and me too.
Okay. Yeah. Well, next time you're in town, stop here in Hop Hog. Say hi to us. We'll drink sangria together.
Okay. Yes, I would love to.
All right. Have a great rest of your day.
Goodbye, Bree. Thank you, Michael.
Okay, Sharon. That is just a little teaser.
Just a little teaser.
I mean, we talked to her for a long time.
We had a really good time with her. We had a good interview with her. But to find out more and listen to the full interview, follow our socials.
Yeah, and our YouTube channel, Discover Long Island NY on YouTube. There's like a full half hour where, by the way, she spills some major tea.
Some major tea. So you really have to join in on the YouTube to find out.
Follow the podcast social, all you Sonja lovers. She's amazing. Totally worth it.
The cool part about it is we said it on the interview, but we're doing a giveaway to her show at the Paramount. 2 tickets. You got to follow our social to find out how to get those to win.
Oh my gosh. And her show is on
June
16th. Thank you, Michael. Michael will be there. You get to meet Michael too, by the way, if you go to that show. He'll be VIP. So follow that. Thank you again, Sonja, and bravo. You're just a joy. But we are here at the iconic Garden City Hotel, and we have a few people to talk about. This is the place to be for the Belmont Stakes.
This is home of the Belmont. I mean, they'll tell you about it, but we have Grady.
Grady Collins. Come on over, Grady, who is the general manager of this amazing property. And you'll see why, like, icons are with icons, right?
Oh, you are too kind. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah. So, Grady, tell us a little bit about the Garden City Hotel and why you are the signature hotel of the Belmont Stakes.
Well, that question gets answered regularly when I go up into town because everyone tells me this is their Plaza Hotel. This is their Pierre Hotel of Long Island. Now, the hotel's been here since 1874. Not this building. This is the fourth building, but we just celebrated 148 years, so we're trying to catch up to the Belmont Stakes, which is celebrated 154 years tomorrow.
I
so
know,
we've been around a while.
And this hotel, I think, even Michael, when he came here, Long Islander lifer, he's like, I've never been here. I had no idea. This hotel is so bougie. I love it. And you've got David Burke, you've got your brand new spa.
Absolutely. Spa at Red Hot's joined us. They have a fantastic location on the North Shore in Roslyn, and we're so happy to have them. And they just came right out of the gate, packed.
Oh, the Red Hot Spa. If you've not been here yet, it is awesome. This is how, if you see Bree on our social media channels, this is how she looks so tan.
Yeah, she comes all the way here.
She comes here.
Yes,
she does. She's your client, and the spa is amazing. I was here at the opening.
Oh,
and then David Burke. I mean, he's a renowned chef.
Oh, he is so busy. He was here 3 times in the last few weeks. We just redid all the summer menus with him, the catering menus, which are super exciting, and he helped us launch the Grand Sunday Brunch Buffet, which is back. We just did that last weekend. Second shot is coming up this weekend.
So Father's Day.
Sold out already.
Father's Day sold out.
Almost.
Oh,
we still have a little seating left.
Get some tickets.
Okay, because I'm a last minute person.
We always save a little for the last minute, and those who are staying with us.
Yeah. Oh, right.
But Father's Day brunch, super, super busy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your brunches
and it's a treat for Dad.
They're beautiful.
Yes, that's awesome. So this is really the place to be. I mean, we've got a couple of special Belmont drinks, and we're going to bring Jerry on to talk about those. But
Jerry's going to drink them.
Is he going to drink? No,
Jerry.
you're going to have to fight me and Sharon for
I
these.
know. Sorry, we've been staring at them.
I know. But this is where all the jockeys stay. This is where the owners stay. I mean, for the Belmont Stakes, which is really the Triple Crown, iconic. If you want that feel, and if you want to hobnob and rub shoulders, this is it.
Oh, this is it. I mean, this is not just horse owners, horsemen, horsewomen, jockeys, trainers, media coverage, Fox Sports. Yeah. But there's a bevy of celebrities that come in just for this. A lot of musicians, rock stars, avid fans of horse racing. So there's always a little cleanup on Monday in the suites after their party.
You never know what you're going to find.
It gets wild at the Garden City. Yeah.
But everyone comes in for this. They sneak in and out, go to the race. They're out all day. And when they come back Saturday night is an absolute party at the hotel. It is so exciting.
I think we're going to come. Yeah, because I'll be there at the Belmont. So will you be here?
Absolutely.
Okay. I might see you later.
When you come in on Saturday night, when the jockey arrives, the winning jockey, we're all lined up like butlers in the lobby with champagne to greet them.
Oh, that's amazing.
And the jockey always walks through the restaurant, says hello to everyone, takes pictures, goes upstairs, gets changed, and then the jockeys all have dinner on the winning jockey. So it's a great tradition.
I love that.
And honestly, Belmont Stakes is of course an iconic event, amazing. It should be on everybody's bucket list. You should do it next year because it's like
sold out.
Yeah. But any night of the week, every time I come to the Garden City, and you talked about that entrance, but I come on like a Tuesday for a meeting, right?
And the welcoming?
And the welcoming.
Oh my gosh, we came here today.
I mean, any day you come to the Garden City Hotel, you're going to get that,
Beautiful,
5-star, 5-diamond type of experience. It is so luxurious, and I think, they always say it trickles down from the top, Grady. So
it sure does.
Well, as soon as I get to the top, I'll let you know about that.
I love it.
Thank you so much. We're going to bring on Jerry. So,
awesome.
Jerry's talking about the drinks. Jerry, come on
Jerry.
over. Okay, Jerry's got he's got his notes.
We got some notes for you, buddy.
Yeah. So Jerry is the events manager here.
Director of catering.
Director of catering. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon, you've known Jerry for a long time.
For a long time. Jerry and I go way back.
We go back a few years.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How are you?
Okay.
Okay, so Jerry, we have a couple of, what people don't know is there is a signature drink of the Belmont Stakes. That's just the signature.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Is it the
It's the Belmont Jewel.
Yeah, the Belmont Jewel was created by Brian Russell. He's one of our lead bartenders.
So the actual Belmont Jewel was created by your...
Sure.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's what they serve at Belmont.
Yeah, so we use Bullet Bourbon.
And it's this one, right? The pink one?
Yep.
Woohoo! Okay, Sharon, I'll drink it while you talk about it. It's bourbon.
Yeah, Bullet Bourbon, muddled strawberries, lemon juice, simple syrup, and bitters.
And like lemonade.
Oh my gosh. This is delicious.
Pomegranate. Oh my gosh. No, dangerous.
Dangerous.
Because I don't normally drink bourbon.
You know what?
So
I just love it.
it is delightful. And then here's a cool story: is because the Belmont, this is the signature property, the Belmont Stakes. You guys actually rename your entire bar. You do
menu.
You do signature cocktails for every horse in the race.
We do.
Right?
We do.
So what do we have today? The one we have is. Are you thinking the Belmont Buck is gonna win? The Buck?
I think the Belmont Buck is the other cocktail.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what's happening. Okay,
but we have the whole menu of all the drinks that you guys have on display.
Yeah, there's a mixture of flavors.
Yeah.
So it's something out there for everybody.
We're drinking the Belmont Buck, which is again bourbon. So just this show's gonna go one direction.
You never know.
In a minute.
You never know how it's gonna go.
And muddled strawberry, lemon, simple syrup, and then it's got some ginger beer. You can taste the ginger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
So tell us.
Very, very, very refreshing drinks.
Well, that's the thing is they're dangerous because they're refreshing, and you're in the sun, and you're watching the horses, or you're enjoying this gorgeous
amazing.
Patio. We're blocking off your patio for all your guests, by the way. Everyone's
sorry.
This is where we want to be drinking these drinks.
I want to sit.
I know. But what's it like to be the catering manager here? It must be something different every day.
It's probably one of the most exciting jobs I've had in my career, and I've been around the block a few times.
Yeah, a few times.
But the clientele that we have, the mix of business, there's never a dull moment.
Yeah, and you're in this incredible location, Garden City, which we were saying, it's right across from the Long Island Railroad, and then it's also right down the street from a great downtown, the Roosevelt Field Mall. I mean, you're like in the thick of everything.
Right in the heart of everything.
There's throughout the United States, there's not many hotels in a suburban setting that operates at a world-class hotel like we do. So it really is, it's really a privilege to be a part of this.
Well, you are doing a great job, and we love being here, so thank you for these fabulous drinks,
Jerry.
My pleasure.
We're going to pay the price
on
later.
Saturday with everybody.
No sleeping. You have a long day ahead of you.
Oh gosh, Christine, come on up. And so now we have Christine Moore, the impeccable, the celebrity in and of her own right, by the way, who is the hat maker, Cam Hats of all the races, the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, the Belmont Stakes, right? But you're a New Yorker.
That's
you're
right.
Ours.
Yep,
You're ours.
We claim to fame right here.
I get to be home for. I get to sleep in my own bed. I love
That's
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, we claim you, and make sure you hold that close. But we claim you, Christine, because it's funny because she was like, "Oh, celebrities are wearing my hat," Because what's the?
But Kristen and Sharon are wearing my hat.
That's what she said. She's like,
that's
what?
all I need.
I told her, I was like, by the way, it would never even cross my mind to go to wear another hat to an event like this.
Oh God, you can't go. You
That's
cannot
the
go
right
anywhere
answer.
else.
I mean,
you cannot go anywhere else.
And not just because we love you, because you're amazing and New Yorker and a good friend, but because your hats are all handmade.
That's right.
I literally came up
in New York. Yes. We don't ship anything out. No.
I came up to get her before, and she's literally hand sewing hats.
Yeah, which I'll be doing after.
I'm
this.
like, Christine,
she hand sews these hats, and these hats are no joke.
They are no joke.
I mean, their prices. I mean, you can get anything of any price, right? Mm-hmm. But they go up to the thousands of dollars.
Yeah, depends on what you want. They could. We start small fascinator is $135, but then the sky's the limit. I mean, we've made and sold this year. 2,000.
What are these? What are the prices? The ones Sharon and I are wearing.
I think these are the medium price, so like $4.95. Yeah, but they're all
right up my alley.
Yeah, my staff and I make them in New York City, and it's just labor. It's about
and it's
that
custom.
Skill.
It's custom. I mean,
they're beautiful.
I mean, you're paying for that custom design and the artwork, and it's just so beautiful.
And I think this is like what people want from New Yorkers. They want like that. That's how you come to New York to be the best of the best. I mean, that's the truth.
It is the truth. It is
so true.
And so that's what I'm determined to deliver. And this is the New York experience. We just don't, not just Kentucky, but it comes up here, and you go to the Belmont Stakes or you go to an event, just looking the absolute New York best.
Yeah.
I saw you the first Belmont Stakes I went to. It was so awesome, and I came to your booth to see because you're there at the races.
That's right, second floor.
And I got to see you, and I was wearing this yellow dress, and I had I'm sure like just a hideous hat on, and because I didn't know, I was brand new. I was like right off the Arizona boat.
But you knew to wear a hat, which is good.
But then
that
I see
is good.
Yeah.
And then you change it up.
No, I went to see her, and she's like, "This will not do.
This is not
and
New York."
And I had this like bright yellow dress, and she put this hat on me, which was the perfect yellow. I mean, no matter what your outfit is that you show up to the Belmont Stakes or that you think you're going to wear, I promise you, Christine has the perfect hat for you.
She does.
And I'd say it's the best souvenir from the races is a really fabulous hat. You know, I mean, you eat and drink and you have a couple glasses that'll sit on your shelf, but whenever you see that hat, you're like, I had the best day.
Oh,
It's
my
so
gosh.
true. And by the way, hats are also, I think, super in right now because of the Royals.
Yes.
Everyone's like the Queen's Jubilee. You could wear it to your Queen's Jubilee party.
Oh,
and
I love it.
You're also doing the race in the UK.
That's right. So
Ascot.
Ascot.
Ascot. The Royal Ascot.
So it's next week. Belmont's a little later this year, so they're kind of smashed up against each other. But yeah, more Americans are going over there, and American looking, fantastically American in a British way. So that's what.
Oh, fantastically American in a British. I love that.
Every racetrack has a different feeling. It's different. Like just to say, like the Derby to Preakness in Maryland to Belmont but it's like all. Each one has its own flair, and then I add in. It's my body of work plus the event that you're going to. I keep that in mind because you want to blend in but stand out at the same time.
And let me tell you, you are in good company when you are wearing a Cam hat, a Christine Moore hat, because I mean your hats have graced the cover of so many magazines. I mean, when you see somebody like Katy Perry, Jennifer Lopez. Okay,
I just want to say about Katy Perry.
Yes.
You know what? Okay, so I walked out on my building on 34th Street and I saw a bus go by, and the picture, the cover of a magazine. And she was in my hat across
Oh my God.
And I thought that's when I felt like I think I've made it.
You made it. You made it when you're on a bus in NYC. I mean, you made it.
Awesome. And but also everyone wears your hats. Lisa Vanderpump, and you were like Dylan Dreyer. When you watch the Ascot race and you watch the Today Show and you see Dylan Dreyer, she's going to be wearing one of these hats.
Janice Dean, who is a Long Island lady, she's from Canada, but she's been living here for a long time. And this is the thing I say, I collect weather people, meteorologists, because they usually do the features. And so what's better than having a person that's on every single day wear your hat, like Al Roker?
Al Roker. That's what I was going to say. That's so
and
crazy.
I love Tori Kelly, and you have so
Jewel,
Steffi Graf, Kate Upton. I mean, basically anyone that's wearing a quality hat, it's yours.
You know it's hers. You know it. And you could tell by the quality.
If you're going to say Kate Upton, you have to say Bo Derek too.
Oh, Bo Derek. I mean she's again iconic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we just love you, and you're here in the Garden City too.
That's right.
At the
This is
hotel.
where your house.
Yes. Yeah. So we're here. We're set up in the lobby as usual. The Garden City Hotel. They're great partners.
Yeah.
They're
amazing.
And honestly, I mean, it's great to come here for drinks or for dinner, but also to partner with them for events is really fabulous.
Yeah.
And so they are the official hat of the Belmont, and you are the official hat maker of the Belmont Stakes, right?
No, actually, I'm not. That's the one we're working on that title, but no, not yet.
You'll get it.
I just said it.
There.
I just said it.
We already titled you that.
It's done.
So.
We just decided.
Yeah.
You are the official Long Island Tea Podcast.
Yes.
For the Belmont Stakes. Done. You got the title.
So good.
We just love you, and your hats are really. I mean, we're showing them to you, but you have a display table over here, but you have to see them in person to
They're
really
incredible.
appreciate the artistry.
Come by,
come by the Garden City or the race, or where can they find you on social?
Okay, so it's my website is camhats.com, and then for Instagram and Twitter, it's camhatsnyc.
Okay,
and then Facebook is Christine A. Moore Millinery.
And we'll post all of that.
Yeah,
We're
we'll
gonna
have it in the
you up,
notes.
so.
I just want to say my hats need faces to finish the artwork, so people should come and try them on.
Yes.
Come try them on. She won't judge you. Just come try
she'll
them
find
on.
the perfect one.
Not the snobby fashion designer that people think that New Yorkers are.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, come become
You're one of us. This is why she's our bestie.
She's like, this is the hat you need to wear.
Yeah, no, but she's so you're totally approachable, wonderful. So thank you so
thank
much
you
for
so
being
much.
here.
Thank you for inviting me.
And we love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Mwah.
Yep.
Have fun.
Thank you. And
Okay.
enjoy your drinks.
Oh,
Thank
we're
you.
about to. It's gonna get. I don't know, wild.
I don't know
in
what's
here.
happening.
Wild. It's just
I don't know what I
like
want.
Grady
Do I
was
want the
talking about.
rosé?
And our good friend Carol is also in the audience from the hotel. Carol makes
thank you.
Honestly, don't tell anyone, but Carol makes everything happen here at the Garden City, as far as I'm concerned. I literally call Carol for everything.
Oh God.
Email
so right away.
Let's just real quick before you wrap it, let's talk about the Belmont, because I think that people don't really know, because Kentucky Derby's famous and people know so much about it, but people don't realize about the Belmont and history.
I mean, it's crazy. So Belmont Stakes is one of the most iconic events in all sports, also known as the Test of the Champion. It's the third and final leg of the Triple Crown, where Secretariat's 31-length victory in 1973 forever established itself as one of the most dominant performances over Big Sandy. You know what I found out before, and I thought that was like a really cool fun fact, is that only 13 horses in more than 150 years have won the Triple Crown.
Yeah, and the last one, it was like 2015 that won.
Yeah, American Pharoah.
And before that, there had been a
37 years strike.
Lull.
I mean, that's crazy.
So there's not a Triple Crown this year, because you know how I feel about that original ridiculous horse that won. I can't even.
Yeah.
But this is like, they call it the Big Sandy because it's sand, and it's also the longest.
The longest, exactly.
So there's a lot of really cool parts. So make sure you're following our social, because Michael, I'm going to be there today, I guess, when this airs. Michael's also going to be there, and we're going live. And it's so cool. Like Pauly D from Jersey Shore, he's DJing it before.
Sal Valentinetti.
Sal,
the voice. We love
Sal,
him.
the voice. And he's like, he sings like Frank Sinatra.
But you said this is your favorite, like you get emotional every time.
So people don't realize the first time, like every Belmont Stakes, they sing New York, New York. And the whole audience sings along.
Yeah.
And so this year they have Sal Valentinetti singing. I have the chills just talking about
too.
it. I'm like, ooh, it's so exciting.
It's so crazy. But I mean, this is just an incredible park to go to anyway. It's like literally right next door, UBS Arena.
Yeah.
Come on. But it's open. It was opened in 1905.
Yeah.
That's so
And
crazy.
they race all season, like all the different seasons. So this is the Belmont Stakes, but there's always racing going on.
And I love to go on a normal race day. It's so much fun. It's family friendly.
It's totally chill.
It's so chill. It highlights the, what does he say here? Belmont Stakes highlights Belmont Park's spring-summer meet, which runs from late April through mid-July.
Okay.
And then they return to Belmont Park for their fall meet, which runs mid-September through October.
Yeah, and of course, it's famous for Secretariat.
Yeah.
1973. I'm just going to say it was a good year.
It was a good year.
I know. And Justify was in 2018. I mean, this is really a place of legends.
It is. It really
and this
is.
hotel, that's why this hotel is the perfect host for this. And so we have so much. We hope that you come if you're not here already. It's so and funny afterwards. So all the kids are here because it's Thomas's birthday weekend.
Right.
So I had to really I don't know. I had to go after like a lot of tickets because I'm like, everybody wants to come.
Everybody wants to come.
And then afterwards, even after the race, there's like the Bee Gees tribute band, which I'm actually here for.
Yeah,
I'm so
totally
excited
there for that. Oh my God.
So there's so much. I was like, what, Sharon? What is happening?
I'm a mess right now.
And then before we go, we have to tell you it's also another fact check, which is funny, was our pit bull. We said it was June 11th,
Whoops.
Not June 11th. It's like Father's Day
June
weekend.
18th.
Yeah. So it's Father's Day weekend coming up too.
But you know it's so awesome.
What?
Before we do that, Danielle, our director of marketing, is also going to be a pit bull.
Yeah.
And she was like texting me last week. She's like, I'm listening to the pod. I'm actually going to be a pit bull too. So
oh my God.
we need to meet up.
It's going to be a crazy party. I'm also like, Danielle, come home. I was like, Danielle, come back to work.
We miss you.
You can go to pit bull.
Oh, we miss
Come
you.
back to the office. I was like, Danielle, phone home. We miss you so much. And she's on maternity leave with her beautiful little baby.
Her little happy family.
Like,
They're
oh
so
my God,
cute.
I loved all of her pictures. I was like loving every picture. I was
So
like,
cute.
I'm not stalking you, but I love your family. So we actually also do have a Father's Day gift guide.
Yeah, we loaded it up on our Amazon page. So I think we called it Father's Day Gift Guide Part 2 because we did one last year too.
Yeah.
But we also have a blog on Father's Day.
So our blog on Father's Day is like it's like great for Long Island stuff. So Long Island places where you can get great Father's Day presents, which is awesome. And then on our Amazon page, we put, for those of you that are last minute like us, like some really great stuff you can just get on Amazon.
Some really fun ideas.
Including like that. I put the movie theater package, the outdoor movie theater. I put that on there, some cologne, an Islanders grill cover.
Oh, awesome.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, every dad needs that.
Yes.
Or like his team of choice, but obviously for us it's Islanders.
Right. New York Islanders all the way. I put some grill gloves on there. Like if you got the smoker last year, like I told you to get. They actually have grill gloves that you can, have to touch the meat and turn it and everything like that. You can do it right with your hands as opposed to utensils.
Yes.
And then we did like some really fun stuff. Like if you're a brewery person, we did the beer caps of all the breweries that you travel to.
Oh, that's so cute. David Holder has that.
David Holder has it. I thought that was so cool.
It's good. So we put something on our Amazon page at I don't know, what is it? DiscoverLongIsland.com, something on Amazon. Just search. Just Google it. Google it. We'll put it in the notes. But you can buy them directly from there. So, and it's at every price point.
Yeah.
So enjoy your Belmont Stakes weekend.
Oh my goodness. Enjoy it.
Your Father's Day. And then was there any other teasers we were going to give? There was one other teaser, wasn't there?
I think it was the 2 tickets to.
The 2 tickets to
Sonja's show.
Yes. Make sure you are following our social to get those.
But also to just remind everybody to get the full episode of us interviewing Sonja.
Yeah.
To go to the YouTube channel.
It's worth it. Worth it. #worth it. All right. And enjoy your Belmont Stakes, and we'll see you next week.
Happy Belmont.